apparently you guys got in a shack in the middle of the woods and recorded this record. Is that right?
That is very right.
It's been almost a month there. Tell me about that. And where was
2
this
months.
place? 2 months, really?
Yeah. Well, long story short, I'd been, like I said, just living and breathing in studios for so long. When I was finally at the place where, we had this amazing record. It was the first record that my debut record. I just really wanted to have a great experience, have a really just all-in experience when it came to recording, which is why I didn't want to be in a studio. So my aunt and uncle actually have a lake house out in the middle of nowhere that they never use.
Norman G, Texas.
Yeah.
All right.
It's in a place called Hilltop Lakes. And Steve Christensen, who engineered and mixed this record.
Grammy Award winner.
Grammy-award-winning Steve Christensen. He had just become, a walking studio. He could build a studio anywhere. So we just got him to come, and we put that sucker up.
Cool.
And lived there for 2 months.
Who was all there with you?
I'm not sure if you know all of the people. We had Scott Davis on guitar and keys. He plays guitar with Hayes Carl.
Okay.
And then we had Falcon Valdez, another Houston guy, on drums. Sidecar Jake.
Okay.
Jacob Marchese played the upright bass, and then I played guitar.
3 of the songs have horns on them, and those horn players are actually players that work with Craig, Aaron, Steve, and Chewy.
And they came down for a couple days into the woods.
We
actually did
had
that
them
here.
When we were mixing. We were at the tree house mixing with Steve, and we got them to come over and lay down some horns.
Yeah, but interesting story. We were recording it in January at the lake house, and that was the year that everything froze pretty bad, and we didn't think to drip the pipes, and we woke up one day with no running water, and we didn't have it for 3 weeks after that.
It was crazy.
We were hauling lake water to flush the toilets. I mean,
it was basically we had the first week we had everyone down, and we cut the bulk of the record, and then they all took off and went home. And when they took off, we relaxed for a second, and everything froze up, and then we.
Rural living all of a sudden.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was great.
Flushing the toilet with lake water, that kind of thing.
Not showering.
It was nice.
Yeah, well, it builds character.
We didn't spend 2 months there recording. We actually, Emily and I went up for a couple weeks, and we had been writing all these songs, and then we went up and demoed all of them out on our garage band, and finished writing all the songs. And then we came back home, and at that time Emily was like, man, it sure would be cool if we could record out there. And I was like, we got Steve can record anywhere. So
made it happen.
It was a great situation.
All right, let's say in Technicolor sells 1 million copies.
Right.
It goes all over your set. Do you stay in Austin? You go back to Houston? You go to LA, or do you move to like New Zealand?
I think what I do is I stay in Austin, but also move back to Houston.
Have your weekend.
I just sold 1 million records, so I can have my feet in 2 different places.
Be all over the place.
Yeah.
Totally.
All right, cool. Well, I hope you have the best for you. The CD sounds, the single sounds great. You just handed me the CD, but the rest of you, sorry, saps, can't get it till May 28th. But I'll be spinning it up before then to promote it. Can't wait to.
You can spend whatever you want to off of that.
I can?
Yeah, go for it, man.
All right, very nice. I will. And we're going to play one here in a minute, as a matter of fact, and we will actually play the single, but I'm going to talk you out of one more live. Is that right?
Sure. What do you want to do?
What should we do?
We could do Once Forever. We could do. Y'all want a rocker or a pretty one, or?
It is Rockin' Friday.
It is
putting that out.
It is Rockin' Friday.
Let's do Hey Baby.
And my listening ons aren't sorry, saps. Just for the record.
way to backpedal there.
Yeah, right. They make this show possible with their donations. I better be nice to them, right?
So, Josh, can you play the high end of this? Yeah.
Yeah. Now, not too fast, guys. You know how that kills me on this one.
Yeah.
Seems kind of fast.
It seems kind of fast.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey baby, just babe, you know your baby
you while you're walking away. Stay, baby, seriously, babe. You know your baby loves you while you're walking away. You felt the fire in your heart before I came around. I know the feel you feel is real from when she let you down, but I'm a long way away from anything she's done. Don't make me pay for everything she's for. Lolly, good golly, the sweet of the sugar, the big of the folly. You know your baby loves you while you're walking away. Cake, mix sweet cake, I lick the spoon before your big love. So delicious while you're walking away. Well, hey, baby, honestly, baby, you know your baby loves you while you're walking away. Stay, baby, seriously, babe, you know your baby loves you while you're walking away. Go on. Hey, baby, honestly, babe, you know your baby loves you while you're walking away. Stay, baby, seriously, babe, you know your baby loves you while you're walking away. The days you disappeared, I know you stayed a strike, and vowed you never love again the rest of your life. Like your heart grew around the sudden emptiness. I'll wrap my love around the boy that she left. Well, lolly, good golly, the sweeter the sugar, the bigger the folly. You know your baby loves you while you're walking away. Cake, mix sweet cake, I lick the spoon before you bake love. So delicious while you're walking away. You know it's cold on the mountaintops. I got a heater down below. I wanna melt your love hearts. I wanna take it real slow. Too dizzy for a dance floor, too awake for a bed. A little pushing and a shoving, babe. We can sleepwalk instead. Hey, baby, curse babe. You know your baby loves you while you're walking away. Well, stay, baby, seriously, babe. You know your baby loves you while you're walking away. Hey, baby, curse babe. You know your baby loves you while you're walking away. Stay, baby, seriously, babe. You know your baby loves you while you're walking away. While you're walking away. While you're walking away. Well, hey, baby, curiously, baby, you know your baby loves you while you're walking away. Well, stay, baby, seriously, babe, you know your baby loves you while you're walking away. Hey, baby, curiously, babe, you know your baby loves you while you're walking away. Stay, baby, seriously, babe, you know your baby loves you while you're walking away.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Emily Bell live in the KPFT studio. Fantastic. I know you're going to put on a wonderful show tonight over at Fitzgerald's. Of course, Mr. John Evans in the house. You're going to open the show at 10 o'clock.
For sure.
All right. And Emily Bell and your band will hit the stage at
11 p.m.
And Craig Kinsey will wrap it up with the Craig Kinsey Band at midnight. So,
oh, yes.
Fantastic. So, Josh, next time you're around with Honey Brown, make sure you stop by the studios and come play for us, all right?
Alrighty.
All right, and Sarah, when you get your CD out, come do the CD release party here.
This will be my first stop.
This, you know your radio. And good luck with the new record. I can't wait to hear it.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
The single sounds great, and you guys sound great in the studio, so I know you guys will put on a killer show tonight. John?
Thank you,
Good to see you in the studio,
Great
man.
to see you, man.
All right. You guys have a great time tonight, and we're going to go ahead and give out some tickets for that this evening.